Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alpha here. We're doing a little bit of a morning run, so we've got some coffee. So I guess that makes it a Puzzles and Coffee edition. We're gonna hopefully be tackling three different challenge dungeons. Challenge 8, Challenge 9, and also I'm going to be attempting a challenge on my Japanese account. So let's see if we can hop right in. This is an all attribute required dungeon. So it kind of forced me to change what I would have for my Z8 team. Specifically, Yomi would definitely not be in there because she is not a dragon. She doesn't get the boost from Z8. But I needed to have a green attribute in there. So hopefully this will work out. I'm not sure. I've never really run Z8 through a dungeon before. So let's see what we can do. So the thing with Z8 is you want to make 4 dark combos for a full multiplier. Um, and you can see here, unfortunately, we do not have what we need to do that. I believe we're going to, let's see, we could use Z8 for Skyfall for sure. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why don't we use Yomi Dragon? I think that will get us where we need to go. We could go 3, 3, 3. We can't get to the full multiplier. We're gonna have to just try and match up and hope we could do some. Hope we get some Skyfalls. We could get up to the 16x multiplier, which you get through 3 combinations of dark. So with that, we can get. We could do 2 TPAs and then just hope we get a nice Skyfall. That's kind of that's where we're going right now. Yeah, I could have tried to travel through that TPA to get some more. There we go. Those Skyfalls came through. I could have tried to kind of swipe right through it, but I was worried with the time wearing down that I would not have enough time to get that done. Okay. Um, Alright, she'll mess with some stuff a little bit. She will get rid of um, dark orbs later on. Now in this case we can 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again we're looking at doing um, a 16x multiplier. So I'm going to try and make a TPA on the right and then have the 2 vertical matches in the middle and left, and then try and match up the bottom a bit and hopefully generate enough Skyfall that we're going to get some decent attack in. Let's see what we could do here. Uh, Alright, get a 7 combo, 8 combo, 9 combo. That's good. It's at a 16x though, and she does have a dark shield. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It was plenty. Didn't really expect that, to be honest. Okay, so we have damage halved here. Um, I'm not sure if we should try to. I'm trying to think what happens here. We get an elemental turn. It's tough to figure out. There's a lot of dungeon mechanics here to look at. I was trying to figure out, do I want to just use a Haku board? I think Haku works with Satsuki. I think Satsuki um, changes blue. Actually, I'm pretty positive to dark, which would give us a bi-colored board. Um, yeah, so why don't we could try and do that. I think that will work to our advantage. I'm not really sure because we do have to get enough combos in. Let's give it a shot. And we could refresh that just for ha-has. Okay, so what we have to do is kind of partition off. It would be nice to partition off at least 1 TPA and then just get some combos. We need to get 4 dark combos. Um, let's see. We could do a TPA at the top here. We have 4 there. So we can just kind of pull this guy on over and then close it off. And then after that, we could look at doing one at the bottom, which will get us to 3. And then we'll have to try and just get one made up in the middle with all these guys. We'll see what we can do. I mean, we do have a bunch of time because we used the Okunyomi active, so hopefully we'll be looking okay. Let's see. There we go. We got our full multiplier, a 9 combo. I think we'll one-shot this. That's kind of fun using Z8 there. Like I said, it's not really the setup I normally would use. I would normally have a Typhon in there instead of Awoken Yomi. And maybe not even the Christmas Haku, but I forget who else I had set in there. Thank you to Yogg for getting, actually for friending me last night. I was kind of looking around for Z8 friends. I realized since I just developed one, I didn't have any friends running Z8, so thank you to Yogg for accepting my friend request. Okay guys, I am back, and I actually just tried a challenge dungeon in the Japanese account, and after a decently long run, failed, so I decided we would just kind of chop that out. Failed right on the last move, trying to hit the final combo, and coming up about a quarter second short of completing the match I needed. Anyways, we're back over in the North American account. We're looking to do the level 9 board, and there's some serious damage you need to output here. We have got the food on stage 1 with 12.5 million hit points. We've got 3Dia, stage 2, 12.3 million hit points. And we have got Zayrog at the final stage with 15.4 million hit points. Let's hope we can kind of work our way through here. This looks serious. We're going to need some definite TPAs going on here. I'm definitely one thing that I could look for here are, well, I can't really stall actually. What am I saying? I was going to say to stall to get Indra's shield up. There is no time to stall as far as I can tell. Let's see, we'll hit a little cascade with the wood on the side. And that's the one good thing about the 7x6 board. You make a bunch of matches, you're apt to get some good cascades and skyfalls. So there goes to food. Okay, 3Dia, who is always a big pain in the butt. We need to dispatch him pretty quickly. Alright, looks like we don't have much going on in the way of dark orbs, so that's going to be a focus early on. We have hearts up here, we have darks down here, we have fire over here. Water, and then again, of course, we're looking for light TPAs for sure. Actually, it would be pretty helpful to have a red TPA since we have a Christmas Kali who has a TPA and we're going red on green. Let's see. Why don't we go here, flip those around. Alright, get some nice Skyfalls, a bunch of Skyfalls. Okay, we got a 10 combo with multiple TPAs. That will do it. Alrighty. Dark Dragon Scale. That's the one we were hoping for. Okay. Alright, so studying the board here. Let's see, we get the gravity right afterwards, right? Yeah. So, I guess to be very safe, we can, well, where's Indra? Okay, that's what I thought. He's very far away. So I'm going to put up that shield in case we mess up or don't kill him, and we get hit with the gravity. I'll just give us a little bit, little less to heal up. And Indra's far enough away. I checked Indra because he's the only bindable monster, so if we do get bound and his shield could be used, I'd rather be able to unbind him and use the shield. So it looks like I'm going to try and use this wood to move. I'm just going to pull over a bit to make a red TPA. Then I'll head on up and make a light TPA. Then we'll match up. So we'll have red, light. We'll match up the water right here. And then head all the way up to the top, do hearts. And then match up that dark there. And of course we don't want a dark TPA in this instance. Kind of a bummer. Raw Dragon's up in a turn, so I don't have that extra movement time. Okay, 7. Oh, wow, no Skyfall. It's kind of a bummer. Let's see what we do here. Ah! Did not quite make it. Okay. Well, the good news, our board is actually pretty decent. I don't even think I would use a Dark Kali. And now we have Raw Dragon up, so we should be in the clear as long as we don't do something mighty silly. So I'm going to use this Dark to move. I'm just going to swoop on through and match up those hearts. Then I will flatten out these lights, then head on inside, pull that against the wall, pull up the other lights. I'll make a red TPA as well, and then I'm not going to make a red TPA there. I'm going to come back on through, match up wood, then fire, then water, another heart match, and finish all the way down there with a single dark match. That's it. That should do it. I'm not even going to mess around with it. Okay, bunch of Skyfalls. I did not see any dark Skyfalls. I think we are good to go, guys. Get it? There we go. Challenge 9 is down. Alright, alright. Challenge 8 and 9. And you know what? When I get a little more stamina, we're going to give Challenge 5 an attempt again. Okay, guys. I'm back and hopefully going to be tackling challenge number 5 in the current challenge dungeons, or level 5 of the current challenge dungeons in Japan. It's nothing overly impressive. There's a Gygus, there's a Siegfried, it finishes with Zeus. So we're going to see what we could do here. This is my lightning team. Now for those who are unfamiliar, because this is a Japanese only card, lightning does a 4x attack at 4 attributes matched. A slightly increased attack, I believe it's either 4.5 or 4.25. It gives you an 18x put together when you match all 5 attributes, and doing 5 or 6 matches of light will boost up that attack significantly. And the only thing, this team, I wanted to cover all attributes, and I threw in my Razuel here, who is fully awoken and decently high level, but she is completely otherwise incompatible with the team. She converts light to heart, which does not really help me out here in a somewhat predominantly light team. And the second I can evolve my Dark Kali, I will not only have access to 2 additional time extents, which would be huge on this team, but I also have a red sub-attribute, and I could put in someone that is more ideal here. And at some point, whenever Valkyrie Descends comes, I'm going to be trying real hard to get that card, because I have 4 full board changers on this team, and putting in a Valkyrie to change those hearts into light would create a very big damage attack. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what we could do here. Okay. So we're looking pretty good to start off here. I mean, honestly, we could kind of one-shot here, but since we have such a large countdown, I actually would rather just kind of ping them down, because I need to get Musei up by the end, which is 8 turns. And since my lightning is not skilled up, only on skill level 2, I have 8 turns for my lightning as well. Let's just do a little pinging here. I don't think that'll take him out. Let's see. No, it won't. But the next turn will take him out. So let's just make sure we match up a bit here. There we go. Okay, now he's gone, and now we have time to kind of hang out here. Actually, with all these darks on the board, we could do a mass attack. Good, good. So we're getting all of our active skills up. We're just kind of taking time here. Clearing out stuff I don't really need. Actually, that might take him out with a 6 combo and a dark on light. Ooh, we one-shot them both. Okay. Excellent. Moving on. So now we've got Gygus here, and he will give us a countdown, which is kind of nice, before he does anything. So if we can get, how much, what's our 3 turns left here? So basically we're pretty good. Let's see, we can match these reds down at the bottom by flipping them around. I'll hold this dark. Then we'll match a light, blue, and a dark up at the top. I wanted to get rid of some of those hearts too, kind of swooped around on that. That should be a pretty decent attack there. Yeah, there we go. And we get the 3-turn countdown, so we've got time here. Board looks pretty good, actually. I'm going to try to continue to clear stuff off. Like we've got a bunch of red, so I might actually try and make a red TPA, since I have a triple TPA with Razuel. So I'm going to control with the heart here, just kind of pull this over to match that. I'll get this guy over with these. Then we'll just go ahead and match up the water and the light down at the bottom. I'll see if I get those hearts too. Oh, I forgot I had a blue TPA there, so I could have actually kind of gone out of my way to knock that blue orb, and I would have been just fine. That's okay. Alright, these guys are kind of a pain. We could take like 1 hit from them. I don't think we could take 2. I'm trying to think now. I might actually go after this one, the light one, because they go on a 2-turn cooldown. So if I just kind of tank a hit, if I don't get this kill here, I will be able to take it out the next time, because this one will go to a 2-turn cooldown, and this one will be taken out before I get hit again. Okay, so we get our 5x. I don't know if that will, yes, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen here. So now we have to take this guy out. Actually, the board doesn't look great. Let's see, we can match up we can make a fire TPA, a heal. Yeah, we got to make sure we get those heals matched up for sure. Ooh, I think we got saved. I set up that one light cascade, but we kind of got saved by all the darks kind of hanging out there, and that moved us right along. Okay, so we can, actually, since we have a full rainbow team, we won't be able to really set up the board too well. Siegfried will not attack unless he's been attacked. He'll just kind of he'll hang out there and do nothing. So you could actually single move orbs to set up nice big attacks, but without light on the board, it's kind of silly anyways. Okay, now this is a nice looking board. We might even be able to one-shot Siegfried. This is the sort of board that we're hoping for next stage. I'm going to set up 5 light on the left side here, and then I'll be able to go and hit the blue right here, the dark right here, and after all that, we'll just need to match up wood or fire, and we'll be all set. There we go. So you see when you do like that larger match of the light orbs, you get a much larger multiplier. So he's actually going to skip his turn. He buffs up now. He won't do anything, so I'm going to kind of hang out. I mean, realistically, I could use an active, but I might as well save it, because we'll get to kind of choose from the actives available next time. Okay. There we go. We get a TPA for Raziel, and that takes him out. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. We have enough to take 1 hit from Zeus. So we have 3 different boards we can make from the Lightning and Dark Kali. So we want to get one that has a bunch of light orbs. Whoa, you can't ask for a better one than that. Okay, fantastic. Let's see, we have our dark on top. We have our water at the bottom. Let's see, I'm trying to think of the best way to get to one side and the other. I don't know if I want to break up those light orbs simply because I don't have a lot of time extends. So to try and rearrange all 5 orbs, they're still connecting, and get the matches would not be too easy. Now the good thing is this ultimate form of lightning has a god killer, so he's going to do a ton of damage. He might even take out Zeus on his own if I could get this match here. I think I'm going to try and match. I'll hold the red. I'm going to try and match the water down at the bottom. Then I'll put the wood on top of it. I know that'll disrupt the light. Then I'll try and I'll do these on the top and try and reform the light 5 match. Hopefully we have enough time for all that. So we'll go ahead and pop Muse here. So we boost up our god attack, which is Dark Kali and Raziel and Muse. Unfortunately, lightning is not god type. Oh yeah, that is going to be a big attack there. 100x at 6 combo with the God Killer in there. And we one-shot Zeus. Finally, I've tried this a few times. This was for a snow globe. And even though it's going to be an off-color snow globe, right when I evolve Dark Kali, I'll get that fed to her because that will boost her right on up. Thank you so much to Dio, who's someone who just accepted my friend request. I've been kind of hunting down some lightning friends using the Puzzle and Dragon subreddit. So thank you for accepting my friend request. I know I'm a much lower level, but at some point I'll have my lightning all decked out as well. Anyways, guys, I know it's kind of a departure from beating all the end game material on the North American server, but you can see there's still quite a bit that goes into doing things more towards the earlier part of the game and collecting all those nice materials from the challenge dungeons. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The first dungeon I've run on the JP server. I didn't want to do any of the really early stuff, but I thought we're getting far enough where it could be a little bit interesting at least. And I guess that's about it, guys. I'll hopefully have Challenge 10 lined up soon, and you'll see me next time.